Once upon a Hollywood red carpet, they were royalty now. They are just armed with lawyers and emotional baggage. What started as a blockbuster love story between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie has morphed into an 8-season courtroom drama juicier than any Oscar-winning script. From private jet scandals to kids legally dropping Pitt like it's hot, the Brangelina breakup is messier than a TMZ group chat. Add in a $160 million French winery and a Russian oligarch, and you've got yourself the most bitter breakup this side of Beverly Hills. Buckle up, this is not just divorce, it's divorce with subtitles and bonus features. The rise of Brangelina. Once upon a time in Tinseltown, two of Hollywood's brightest stars collided on the set of Mr. and Mistress Smith in 2005. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's on-screen chemistry was so palpable that it sparked rumors of an off-screen romance, even as Pitt was still married to Jennifer Aniston. By 2014, after years of globetrotting, adopting children, and gracing red carpets, the duo tied the knot at their French estate, Chateau Miraval. They were the epitome of Hollywood royalty, with 6 children and a shared commitment to humanitarian causes. Their love story seemed straight out of a fairy tale, captivating fans worldwide. Together, they adopted 3 children, Maddox, Pax, and Zahara, and had 3 biological children, Shiloh, and twins Knox and Vivienne. Their philanthropic efforts, including Jolie's work with the United Nations and Pitt's involvement in rebuilding New Orleans post-Hurricane Katrina, further solidified their status as a power couple with a purpose. The media dubbed them Brangelina, and their every move was closely followed by fans and tabloids alike. The cracks begin to show. In September 2016, the fairy tale took a dark turn. Jolie filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The catalyst? An alleged incident aboard a private jet where Pitt was accused of being verbally and physically abusive towards one of their children. While the FBI and Child Services investigated and ultimately did not press charges, the damage was done. The couple's once private life became tabloid fodder, and the custody battle for their children commenced. The incident reportedly involved Pitt becoming physically and verbally abusive during the flight, leading Jolie to file for divorce shortly after. Though no charges were filed, the allegations cast a shadow over Pitt's public image. In the aftermath, Jolie sought full custody of their 6 children, while Pitt pursued joint custody, setting the stage for a protracted and contentious legal battle. The public and media scrutiny intensified, with both parties facing relentless attention and speculation. The 8-year legal odyssey. Divorces are rarely simple, but Brangelina's split became a marathon of legal wrangling. Despite being declared legally single in 2019, disputes over child custody and shared assets, notably Chateau Miraval, kept them entangled in courtrooms. Jolie sold her stake in the winery to a Russian oligarch, Yuri Shefler, without Pitt's consent, leading him to sue her for breach of contract. The legal battles were so intense that at one point, the judge overseeing their case was disqualified over concerns of impartiality. The custody battle was marked by a series of legal maneuvers, including Jolie's allegations of abuse and Pitt's counterclaims. In 2021, a judge granted Pitt joint custody, but the decision was later overturned when the judge was disqualified for failing to disclose business relationships with Pitt's legal team. The ongoing disputes over Chateau Miraval added another layer of complexity. Pitt accused Jolie of selling her shares without his consent, violating their agreement. Jolie countered that there was no such agreement and the sale was within her rights. The legal wrangling over the winery continues, with both parties seeking control over the lucrative estate. The children take a stand. As the legal battles raged, the couple's children began making their feelings known. Shiloh, their 19-year-old daughter, legally dropped Pitt from her surname, opting to go by Shiloh Jolie. She even debuted a new moniker, She Jolie, at a Los Angeles fashion event. Her siblings followed suit. Zahara introduced herself as Zahara Marley Jolie at a sorority event, and Vivienne is credited as Vivienne Jolie. These changes underscore the growing emotional distance between Pitt and his children. Shiloh's decision to drop her father's surname was a significant personal statement. She filed for the change on her 18th birthday and managed the legal process independently, hiring and paying for her own lawyer. Her appearance at the fashion event as She Jolie marked her public debut under her new identity. Similarly, Zahara and Vivienne's choices to use Jolie reflect their alignment with their mother amid the family turmoil. These actions have reportedly been painful for Pitt, highlighting the strained relationships resulting from the prolonged divorce and custody disputes. The emotional toll, while Pitt publicly downplayed the divorce, calling it not that major of a thing. Sources suggest otherwise. Reports indicate that he experienced emotional struggles during the prolonged proceedings, with insiders claiming he had his fair share of meltdowns. The ongoing disputes, especially over the children and the winery, have reportedly taken a significant toll on him. Despite moving on with jewelry executive Inste Ramon, Pitt's relationship with his children remains strained. In interviews, Pitt has acknowledged the challenges of being in the public eye and the impact of the divorce on his personal life. He has expressed a desire to maintain a sense of peace and grounding through close relationships. However, the estrangement from his older children, who have taken steps to distance themselves from him, remains a source of sadness. Pitt's legal battles over Chateau Miraval continue, with both parties seeking control over the estate. The ongoing litigation adds to the emotional burden as the former couple navigates the complexities of their shared history and assets. The final settlement? In December 2024, after 8 years of legal battles, Pitt and Jolie reached a divorce settlement. While this marked the end of one chapter, disputes over Chateau Miraval persist. Jolie has urged Pitt to drop the lawsuit over the winery, emphasizing the need for their family to heal. However, with court dates looming and emotions still raw, the saga is far from over. The settlement concluded their marriage legally, but the unresolved issues over the winery continue to fuel tensions. Jolie's sale of her stake to Yuri Scheffler's company, Tenute del Mondo, without Pitt's consent, remains a contentious point. Pitt's lawsuit alleges breach of contract, while Jolie maintains she acted within her rights. The legal battle over Chateau Miraval is expected to continue into 2026, prolonging the conflict and hindering the family's ability to move forward. Both parties have expressed a desire for peace, but the path to reconciliation remains uncertain amid ongoing litigation and emotional wounds. Lessons from a Hollywood divorce. The Brangelina divorce serves as a cautionary tale, not just for A-listers, but for anyone who's ever argued over who gets the dog after a breakup. It's a masterclass in how love, fame, and a $160 million winery can turn from fairy tale to courtroom frenzy faster than you can say irreconcilable differences. If even the poster couple for glamour and global goodwill can't make it work, what hope do the rest of us mere mortals have? Their saga proves that behind every red carpet kiss might be a prenup waiting to explode. It's a reminder that raising 6 kids, managing a joint empire, and surviving tabloid warfare is no small feat. But perhaps the biggest takeaway: no matter how rich, famous, or genetically blessed you are, divorce is messy, lawyers are expensive, and wine shouldn't be shared if you are planning to sue over it. As the dust slowly settles, maybe, just maybe, the next chapter will be less about revenge and more about peace. If you enjoyed this wild ride through Hollywood heartbreak, give that like button a little love. It deserves it after all this drama. Don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity sagas hotter than a Malibu custody hearing. And hit the bell icon, because trust us, this Brangelina sequel is far from over.